Mary's House for Older Adults is a house being built in D.C., Southeast D.C. by Fort DuPont, and it's for older adults, 50 and over, LGBT in particular. And I started this, it's the house I grew up in, and I started to do this when my father got really sick. And my father had 2 pennies to put together. He had some property, he had cars, he was a preacher. I mean, you know, he had it going on as a younger person, and even an older person, but when he got really, really old, he became invisible. The people in the nursing home didn't know that he had a little property and didn't care that he had 2 pennies to put together. And then it occurred to me, what would happen if they found out that he was a gay man? What would happen? What would happen if he had been a transgender person? Because we hear often about transgender people, folks don't want to touch you. Folks don't want to touch transgender people once they find out that they're transgender and they haven't had the surgery, right? What? You're showing up as something else. Gay people, there's some professional folks who don't want to bathe gay folks because they think they might get AIDS. When I did my dissertation, I found out that lots of folks, when they get old, they stop being gay. They stop being lesbian, they stop being bisexual, they stop being transgender, or they stop being a gay man. And so, you know, I'm moving on up onto the other side of the mountain, and I'm not trying to go back in the closet. I want to live a full life. I want to live a life that my wife, no matter how she shows up, can come and kiss me. You know, I want to be able to say, that's my wife, not that's my friend, that's my wife. I want to be treated respectfully because I'm gay. You know, you can get discrimination because you're black, right? Or because you're short, or because you're fat. You know, you can get all kinds of discrimination. But ageism and homophobia are some big things that really, really hurt. So that's the point of Mary's House. And so this second fundraiser is to help us raise $800,000. That's to build it. We need $1.2 million to build and operate it. And so we're on our way. You know, when you put it, I'm a Christian, and so I'll say this, when you put it in God's hands, it happens, right? Right? And you have some friends that you bring along the way, it happens, right? So you just put it, so we're putting it in existence. We are going to build this house, we are building this house, Mary's House for Older Adults, an LGBT-friendly residence. And so there's a picture somewhere of it. There's rooms, that each room will have its own bathroom, and that was a necessity. Andrea and I, we lived together, of course, but I know she wants her own bath. Small kitchen with a counter, a sink, a microwave. That's right, smart refrigerator. Thanks, Kim. And a big closet. So, you know, when you get older, people downsize anyway. You have enough. But we wanted it to be communal. We could have built apartments on that property, but we decided not to build apartments on the property because someone told me a couple of months ago that somebody died in the apartment building that was an older adult. And guess when they found him? 5 days later. And you know why? He was isolated. You know why? He didn't go to work anymore. You know why? He didn't go to church anymore. You know why? He didn't drive anymore. So all those things keep you in the house. There was no one checking on him. I said, but not on our watch. At Mary's House, we'll know that you didn't come out of that door for a day. Hey, Miss Jones, how you doing in there? Can we help? So that's the whole premise for Mary's House.